Monday Night Real Flight. Welcome you in. We are early by 13 minutes because I love you guys so much and I want to fly. And if any of you have trouble getting in this window, we are flying the night. Hi, Mike Bird. How are you, sir? Glad you're here with me. Just going early a little bit tonight. Better turn my sound down, on my phone and mute it. Yeah, you know, it's a really cool field, Mike. I like flying it. And it's got water features. It's got cool buildings to fly around, and I just thought it would be really cool. Big, huge ocean out there. If anybody wants to fly one of those death trap boats that they have. Woohoo! Hi, Chris. Grab your float plane, sir. Let's go. Or your drone. We could fly the circles. How about we do them backwards? All right, let's go. Let's see if I can make it all the way around, okay? I haven't been practicing too much, but a little bit, you know. Just a little bit. Woohoo! Yes, sir. Get her going. Hi, Paul McNeil. Hi, Chris. Glad you guys are here. I couldn't wait to get started. This field's really cool. And like I said, if you can't get on the room, just let me know. I'll change the airport. This is the last one on the list. So there we go. Almost through them all. We're coming down to the last three. Let's see if I can do it. Alrighty, under the bridge. Woo! Yeah. Uh-oh, crash in the pool. Oh, well. Hi, Lori. I'm glad. Is the sound okay? I see my little blue bar going. We are flying at night. Let's see. Somebody entered the room. I think it is Chris. Yes, sir. We will watch Chris. This is a really cool field to watch. Woohoo! Uh-oh. There you go. Oh. Better put some floats on. Yes, sir, Mike Bird. It sure is. It looks really cool with the lights on it. And I love flying that thing. Hi, JCB. Glad you guys are here. I got coffee going early. Uh-oh. Yeah, those darn towers there for the lifeguards, they'll mess you up right away. Cheers to you all. We are getting very close to Christmas, the end of the year, and all of that, which comes the new tax season. I bet Chris is picking another plane. Lori, that was a great video you did on your little Christmas ornament, little houses and whatnot. It's really cool to just go through that like that. I'm glad I mentioned it. And to my friend Emerson, if you're out there, hello, I appreciate you, sir. And congrats on last night. A new alternator for the 93 F-150. Paul, I think that belt is on there too tight. Like 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 I mentioned when you bought it, that belt was very difficult, and right at the end of the, as far as the tensioner would go, and it was tight, and I think it's putting too much pressure on the alternator on side load. Hey, there we go. Woohoo! There's a whole big lake on the other side too. It is just tremendous. Nice blue waters. You could fly for miles and miles. Oh, thank you, Michael. I'm grateful to you. Hopefully everyone's doing well and had a great day. I did. You know, our buddy Greg Rowland just had his first grandchild a few days ago. Congratulations to you, Greg. And you know, that's an awesome thing. We're about 3 months away, so things are getting exciting and getting a little expensive around here, if you know what I mean. But hey, that's okay. It's the way it is. Well, I hope you like the field flying at night. I saw this and was flying it, and I was like, oh, I have to include this in a show and let people get their death boat out. I don't know if you've seen the death boat, but it's a little twin sponson deal with a propeller on the front of it. It flies really cool. Yeah, it is great news, Mike. Yeah, I believe we're all done with Christmas now. I think the very last gift was bought today, except for the one I need to get my wife, right? I always wait till the last minute. I'm a typical man like that. Yeah, Paul, it's at the very very end of the list. It's like water park day and then water park night. I figured if we get some people that want to fly some drones, they could try and go around the circles. That's always fun. There's some water practice. Plenty of field out there to land in and cruise around on. And it looks cool. You have 9.5, plug it in. Get on Steam. Come and join us. There we go. Chris is going to take us a tour. Hey, so it is possible to land on the skyscrapers over there. I was doing it earlier. Hey, so I have to mention this, okay? I have to mention this. Real Flight is on their last minute sale, $69. Horizon Hobbies has it for $69. Okay, that is only the card to get you in. It's not the controller. But if you have a dongle, you can use your Spectrum radio, I believe. Now, I've never done that, but great flying, Chris. Giving us a tour. It's always that one that's half in the water that's hard for me. Oh, is that where it's on the other side of the skyscrapers? I didn't fly that far. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. I think it's a great deal. I would buy it right now if I didn't already buy the controller and the game for $99, which now seems like it's even a better deal than the $69. But that's just me. I don't think that sale is on anymore. And they had some other sales. They had the 1.2 meter slow stick for a $159. I think that's a great deal. Hey, I'm not here to sell you anything. Just thought I'd tell you what I saw today. Good flying, Chris. They have a they have a it's a boat that's called a death troll or a death toll. Death something. It's really fun. I'm not sure if everyone has it, but it's on the Real Flight Evolution page. And I have no upgrades, no packages. I haven't bought any of that. So when you guys with packages fly something that I don't have on my list, I don't see it. I just see a little blue airplane. Gets that is true. Mike Michael, that is very true. If you become an elite member for 139, you get Real Flight with all the upgrades and all the benefits of being an elite member for 139. You get like instant shipping that is zero cost for even just the littlest part. And I'm still going to do it. Just going to have to wait a minute. Good flying. Good flying, Chris. Do we have anybody else jump in yet? Nope, just Chris and I. That's all that's here flying. If Chris spends over $500, it's probably worth it. And I believe he's probably spent more than 1,000. Hi, Dan. Glad you're here. Hopefully you can get into the field. If you can't, let me know. But oh yeah, I see somebody here. Hi, Litz. How are you, Terry? Glad you're here. See, we have Dan Zimmerman. Uh-oh. Looks like Dan's got a F-16. Maybe he's switching it up. Glad you're here, Litz. Hey, you know, while you're all here, I just want to say thank you. I made it over 300 subscribers, and I think it was 302 over the weekend. So, yay! I can't do it without you guys, and that makes me happy. Kind of was a goal to try and get that done before the end of the year. And I'm thankful to all of you who've helped me get there. So, thank you. All right. Let's follow Dan. Watch him fly. Check out the nice scenery. If you go up straight enough, there's a nice bright full moon. There it is. Well, we don't want to push anybody to buy something they don't want to. But I think it's a great deal. And a few people here have convinced me it's a great deal. And I have great confidence that they know what they're talking about. This must be a timber of some kind, maybe. Oh, you know what, Lori? It's always better to shop local if you can. I mean, ask Ryan. You know, they struggled for sales to keep those stores open. And it really is all about buying local. I mean, I've been trying to search some parts for my truck local, and I can't find them. So it is important, you know, because those are going to go away if nobody supports them. if you have one. My local hobby shop is all the way across town, probably 30 miles away. Which isn't a big deal, 45 minutes, an hour if traffic's bad. That's not too bad. It is very easy to just sit in the chair, Mike, and order right online and not have to do anything but stare out the window and wait for the truck to get here. Nothing wrong with that. Nice. I'm sure that made that store owner's day. So when you run errands, it becomes very expensive. I know exactly how that is. Hi, Jeff. I'm glad you're here, sir. We are having a night flight tonight. And you can have a float plane or a boat or whatever you want to fly. Even a drone. Chris took us all around the circles about 3 or 4 times. Very nice flying. Great flying, Dan. Almost said Litz there. Sorry about that. I tried and tried and tried to land on that upper diving board, and I can't do it. I probably didn't have the right kind of plane. Extra bonus points for the first person who can. it, it does, Michael. It normally does. But you get the gratification of getting it in your hands right at that moment. And I think for some people that's worth the money. I think most of them are required to sell at Horizon Hobby price and not mark up too much. My local hobby shop marks them up like $20. And I asked the guy about it, and he goes, yeah, we'll knock it down to the store price if you want. He kind of reluctantly said that, but they'll do it for you. That's good. Chris, I can't say that I am that. I don't complain about the price. I recently just backed out of an order because I thought the shipping was too much. The shipping was more than the part I needed. And I'm like, oh, hell no, I'm not going to do that. I just went empty cart and backed out of the website. Michael Bear, I'm sure you've flown at night, sir. How are you, Michael? I'm glad you're here. I think you need a float plane or a boat or a drone tonight, or whichever you would like. Let's see if anybody else jumped in the room. Just us three. I thank you guys for flying. We'll switch it back to Chris here in a minute. Try and rotate the flyers around a little. Kenny! Hi, my friend. I bet you're a drywall expert by now, my friend. You know just how thick to spread the mud and how... Let me get rid of that black box. Sorry about that. Yep. How wide you need to go off of each seam. Whether to do the corners first or last. All important stuff when you're doing drywall. Oh no, almost got back up in the air there, Dan. Okay. Jeff, don't get wet, all right? Take a dry shower. Yeah, Dan, on the other side of this big arena there is a giant lake. Just beautiful, beautiful blue water for miles and miles. I flew my boat out there and just ripped it all the way across the other side of the lake until I hit the sand on the other side. That's good, Laura. You need to keep an eye on that. Those every year checkups are important. I have one in April. Yeah, Dan. I've been practicing a little bit today on the float plane because I never fly them, right? They take a little more speed landing than the others. Either that or going 150% the plane, and that usually helps too. Bigger flies better. Oh, Kenny, I'd love to come out there and help you do some drywall work. Well, that'd be a lot of fun. Yep. I bet it's a lot different on snow than it is in water. Wow, 10 trips. That's once a month. Nice, Paul. Very nice. Yeah, I believe the one that you get is a Real Flight Evolution. You know, not the 9.5S. And I'm not sure which one they give you when you become an elite member. Woohoo! Nice flying, Dan. Hey, look at that. Kenny's in here. Oh boy. We'll watch Kenny for a few. Thank you for flying, Kenny. Oh. Well, y'all know that Friday is Friday the 13th, right? Hope you're not, like, suspicious or anything. Woo! There we go. Oh, Kenny. Watch out for the building, Kenny. There you go. Oh, no. You knocked the front wheel off it, Kenny. You know how much that's going to cost now? We should ask Michael Bear. I'm sure he's seen the bills for some of those kind of accidents, being in the aviation industry. Uh-oh. There you go again, tearing it up. Have fun, Kenny. Yeah, you could just drive it right off into the water and fly. It's not very deep. I was doing it earlier. Hi, Philip. Woohoo! Hope you're doing well, Philip. We're watching Kenny kill a few foamies right now. It certainly does, Lori. And I'm grateful you have a good doctor looking after you. I mean, I think Chris would be lost if, you know. Uh-oh. Kenny, watch out. So, Philip, the temperature here is, you know, probably in the 50s a little bit. Upper 50s, lower 50s. It's going to be a little chilly tomorrow. I don't think it's going to reach 60, but I'm sure you would take that in a heartbeat over what you got. Yeah, Paul, but I'm grateful that you went to the doctor that night you were having trouble on the Zoom, saying your chest was all messed up. Or no, it was in someone's chat. And everyone kept telling you to go to the doctor. I'm glad you did. Oh, I can't believe you flew away. I know. It's so cold here. Kenny's going off-roading with his plane. Surprised nobody's took us over to the city yet, you know? Some of us live in the city. Those buildings are a little too far apart. Kenny, you're dangling, Kenny. Hi, Ron. Good evening to you, sir. I am grateful you are here. Cheers to you. Having some coffee while we watch Kenny be stuck on the building. Oh, there you go. So I might have missed it. Did anybody land on the high dive? I couldn't do it. Kenny's got flaps down, flying us through the Coliseum, the grandstands. Looks like a dang NASCAR thing. Whew. One too much today. Yeah, I could hit it and then fall to the second one, but I could never get on it. Kenny's going to do it first shot, probably. There, he's lining up. Yeah. It's harder than you think, Kenny. Yep. That's what I do. Every time. Well, at least you're parked on the bottom. I'll give you half a point for that. Good job, Kenny. What you flying now? Let's see. Oh, EC 130 it looks like. And yes, the props do light up. Look at that. It's foam, Kenny. I bet it floats. Do you know if you hit the beach ball just right, it'll bounce quite far. I couldn't make it go out of the pool though. Another challenge. Great flying, Kenny. He's coming in. Coming in for a landing. Buzzing the tower. Have a great night, Dan. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you for stopping in and flying. Stay warm wherever you're at. And we'll see you next time. Oh, Kenny almost landed there. There you go. surprised nobody's grabbed the boat with the rat on it yet. Yep. You can get in the water and take off if you get going the right way, Kenny. I was doing it earlier. All right, Kenny. Holy cow. Hiprock's here. And JCB's here. Let's watch JCB for a little bit. Thank you for flying, JCB. I appreciate it. We'll watch you take off with the float plane. Looks like everybody's got the night timber with floats. Maybe Paul McNeil is getting his real flight stuff set up right now. Great flying, JCB. Good night, Dan. Have a great week, okay? We'll see you next time. 15 people watching. I certainly thank you for that. Wow. Did y'all see the side of that blimp? It was all lit up. That's pretty cool. That's pretty darn cool, Kenny. No. I will say that I will eventually get the elite membership. Probably soon. I think it would be worth it for what you get. Especially since my hobby shop is, you know, all the way across town. And it takes that long to get there. The gas, time, there, back, you know, 3 hours. I know it takes longer to get here, but I can have it ordered in 3 minutes. Then just sit back and enjoy the day. That's great, Don. It seems like there's a lot of hobby shops that don't carry much aircraft stuff. They carry a lot of RC car stuff, but not airplanes, aircrafts. I mean, they really don't even have enough at my hobby shop to fill up one side of one row, and the row is maybe 15 foot long. Howdy, Paul, you're back. Jeff in Lower Alabama, that must have been a military shower, sir. In and out. Don't waste no time. That's great. Well, I spent the day printing some parts. These go together. The little wingtips here. Oh, darn it. Let me see if I can do better this time. Little wingtips here. So this is to the Long Easy. So this is just PLA. It's not lightweight PLA. I'm not building it to fly. I am building a Long Easy by Burt Rattan. And I'm just building it for display. PLA, and I got my printer set up right here in the house now. And I have it hooked up to Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, because I was having such a trouble with these little zip drives. They just messed me right up. Hopefully it wasn't out in the yard, Jeff. I'm sure that's what my wife would do. What printer did I get? Kenny, I got the Elegoo Neptune 4 Plus. And it's a 330 by 330 bed by 400 tall. It's a big print bed. It's big. And even with it hooked up to Bluetooth, I had one part that would not print. So I still struggle. You know, I'd probably struggle through this thing about like Ryan struggles through, trying to put together foam airplanes. And I have the same issues. Oh my goodness. Some things are just hard to get through. And it's okay, because, not everyone gets it. That's just the way it is. So I don't think JCB is flying. So we'll see what's going on here. What is going on here? Why am I locked out over here? Yeah. Okay. Where's my mouse at? Huh. Did Real Flight Evolution quit? I think Real Flight Evolution quit, guys. It says Real Flight Evolution not responding. Oh, look at that. There we go. It came back. Okay. Let's see. Oh boy. It's just us. And it says busy for JCB. So maybe it crashed. Yep, I'm reloading. Okay, Kenny. Well, that sounds good. I'm glad. While you guys do that, I'll do this. Keep you all entertained for a minute, huh? Alrighty. Coming in hot. Oh, that's the way it is, huh? Well, we'll watch JCB. Oh, back to being by myself again? Okay. I'm not sure what's going on. Woohoo! Here we go. Fly the circles. Fly the circles. Alrighty. Oh, almost. There we go. Speed up a little bit. Here we go. I wish I could fly a drone this quickly through all this stuff. I don't think I can even get a drone off the ground sometimes. Oh no. That's it for me. Let's see. Chris is here again. We'll jump back with Chris and watch him. Thank you guys for sticking through all the yeah. You got locked out. Yeah, I don't know what happened, JCB. It said not responding, and everybody had to get back in. Yeah, I'm sorry, Ron. I don't know what's going on. I don't think it's on my end. It's got to be Steam. Maybe they're having some glitches still. Good flying, Chris. Oh, I put up a little backdrop here. Looks a little better. You don't have to look at my window blind now. Good flying, Chris. I don't know how I'm crashed in the water right there. Oh, that's right. I hit that thing. That's okay. Oh no. Not her posh bag. Bloody hell, Mike. I always wanted to say that. Bloody hell. My grandmother would say that a lot. So I understand that they caught the suspected, alleged shooter of the United Healthcare CEO. That took them a few days, but I figured they would get him. There you go. Good boy, Sherman. Good boy. Hola, Victor. ¿Cómo estás, sir? See, just us three again. Chris, I'm going to switch to Kenny. We'll watch what Kenny's doing. Kenny's got the blimp. It's coming in on the on the beach ball. He's gonna get it. Oh, you'll miss, Kenny. Oh. Big Horizon Hobby blimp. The big HH. There you go, Chris. Kenny, that's got a blinking light on the front of it. What the hell? And on the bottom. That's pretty cool, man. What the hell? Oh, and, Dave's RC. Dave, I know you're not here tonight. I haven't seen you yet. But your mother's right. Stop cussing. I love you, Dave. You're a great guy. And thank you for the shirt. I think that beach ball is like unobtainium. You just cannot hit it. It's like kryptonite, right? Oh yeah, the balsa is doing great, and I love cupcakes. Oh my goodness, now I'm hungry. I have birthday cake. It was my daughter's birthday yesterday, so there is leftover cake for me. It's gonna be good too. I'll probably have it for breakfast. Okay, Real Flight, are you crashing out again? What's going on here? Let's see, 5, 6. Hey, Victor's flying. Let's watch Victor. Where'd he go? Ah, there he is. Oh, look at that. Victor's got the drone. He's going to take us for a ride. Woohoo. Dang, Victor. Yeah, that's about how I fly a drone. That does sound like a cool puppy, Ron. I don't think I could ever have a yellow lab after watching the movie Old Yeller. But we have a chocolate lab, and she's about as dumb as rocks. But that's okay. What did I see a shirt that said more dogs, less people?
At least some dogs. I know there are troubled animals just like there are troubled people. And that's just the way it is. I know I'm troubled most of the time. Uh oh. Nice, Victor. So nobody's taking us for a ride over to the. Woohoo! Oh, darn. There we go. Now we're talking. Victor, have you seen the Death Trap? Or I think it's called the Death Trap. It's in the list. I have it in the list. In fact, let me see if I can find it. Okay. Death Foil. The Death Foil. So check that out. Okay? And it flies too. Uh-oh. Hang on. I gotta get rid of that box. Woo. Uh-oh. There we go, huh? The Death Foil. Yeah, baby. Okay, back to you guys. Put it back on Victor. There we go. Burt Rutan, yeah. The Boomerang is a cool airplane. Boy, Jeff, that's I guess she thinks it's a stick and it's okay. That would be tough. That'd be a tough one to get over. Hi, Craig Bevan. Hope you're doing well, sir. Let's put the chase cam on Victor. Watch him crash into the circles. Nah, you did great, Victor. All of you guys are excellent pilots. Well, most of the time. When it counts, you are. There you go. Oh. Boy, that's kind of funny. Did he give a review on any of them? I mean, some people say that those Charlie's chips in the big yellow can are the best ones ever. I think they're called Charlie's chips. So I hope none of you get a pound cake, a fruit cake for Christmas. That's like one of the best gifts in the world. If you don't like them, just send them to me. I'm just kidding. I don't care for fruitcake. It's the fruit I don't like. It's the cake I do. But, you know. Victor's ripping it. Full speed. He's probably getting around this thing in less than a minute. There you go, Victor. Take us to the city, my friend. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump. That's funny, Lori. Yeah, I feel like a fruitcake. I'll tell you what. Love you, Kenny. Oh, you're at the city? Okay, buddy. Are you saying you're going to give us a tour? Did you go there in the blimp? Let's see, kitty. Alrighty. Boy, you're somewhere. I can see the lights. Oh, there it is. Lori, our chocolate Labrador, when we first got her, a couple months after we got her, would open the 50-pound bag of dog food. And I'm not kidding, that puppy ate until it was just bloated. It would not stop eating. She moped around and moaned for days. It was not good. And ever since then, she's kind of had an eating disorder. I don't really know what it is about this dog, but she scarfs her food so fast, doesn't enjoy it one bit, and then just stands there and looks at you like, hey, give me more. Paul Ballard. How are you, sir? We are watching Kenny's billboard fly. Oh, I know. I'm such a crybaby. You guys are right. Too high to fly is here. Too high to fly. I think that is Jeff. I think that is Jeff. Not Jeff in Lower Alabama. The other Jeff, the Jeff and Bobby. It might be. I'm not sure. We'll see if he's going to fly or not. Thank you for joining us, my friend. That's a great name, by the way. Oh, and he's gone. Okay. We'll go back up here to Chris. Watch him fly around for a minute or two. Everybody's doing the loop now. That's okay, Paul. We understand. You know, if David give you some power and some lights, I know you'd be all hooked up, but, you know, maybe a little heat too. Not from this country. Not from this country. I saw that one too, Mike Bird. He was ripping it with the 4S. It looked like a fun little 4-channel plane. Paul, I think they were from this country. Bobby is a great pilot. Oh no, Ron. Oh. Yeah, it was. You know, I saw the Dead Stick RC, and then it took me a minute before I went, oh, that's Bobby K. Okay. We'll switch it to Victor. We'll watch Victor fly. He's flying the circle again, it looks like. Victor, you show off. You're such a show off. Inverted around the circle. I was trying that earlier and I couldn't get it, my friend. It's that dang rudder movement. Smashing me up every time. Uh-oh. Missed one. Almost. Doing good, man. Great flying, Victor. Why can't I change camera view? I'm not sure. I can change camera view. Kenny, stop touching stuff, okay? You remember who said that, right? All the time? May you rest in peace, Randy. Randy Huffins, Boerhagen friend. You know, there's been a lot of people that have come and gone from this this hobby. Can you remember any of them? Jody? Do you remember Jody? Do you remember William Murgita? All great people. This hobby is full of great people, and I'm grateful to know a few of them. To the ones that are not here anymore, may you rest in peace. Do you know any others? Somebody I'm forgetting? Kenny, did you figure out the camera view? Oh, Mike Bird. Yeah, just Ken Bird being gone for such a long time now. 3 months, 4 months. That's That's crazy that he's been gone this long. I really wonder if something bad happened. I hope not. I think that's why it's important to, you know, have each other's phone numbers, being able to contact each other at least a little bit, you know. There are a few of us that have exchanged phone numbers, and I should stay in contact with them more often. Great flying, Victor. Boy, I just don't know how to do it. Do you remember what town he lived in, or what? I know he lived in Canada, right? What province or? Well, he had to have a channel, but just no content, right? I don't. A lot of people. I mean, I've even subbed to some people that don't have any videos and have never put out one and have never planned to put one out. But you know, you give them a little support. Great flying, Victor. Oh, okay. Go back up here to Chris. See where Chris is flying at. Oh, everybody's going around the circles. Woohoo! Mike Bird, you're a great guy. You deserve every one of them. Ah, it's kind of crazy because, you know, they come in waves. You know, it's just like the ocean, just like the tide, just like the pendulum. You know, they come and go, come and go. Sometimes it'll be a big wave, and sometimes it'll just be a little splash. Woohoo! So, Chris, did you try the circle inverted? It's not as easy as it looks. I couldn't do it. I'm glad I'm one of them, Lori. Ooh. I'm gonna have to get another drink here soon. Okay. Let's see what Kenny's flying. Kenny's out there so far, we can't see him. Uh-oh. Kenny's got the inverted. Looks like a cub. Uh-oh. That's alright. Push the button again. Hi, Spencer. Hope you're doing well tonight. Good evening. Grateful you're here, sir. Yabba dabba doo. I like seeing you. Good flying, Kenny. All you guys doing that. You know, I think when I first started posting in Pilot Ronnie's show, first two people that subbed to me is Michael Reitza and Victor. I appreciate you guys.
You having fun?
Randy's a good guy. Oh my goodness. That's a scary thought. Yeah, I don't think I even had over 100 subs. I might have had like 60 or 70, and probably a lot of that was just from live banter with other people on the live shows that I used to watch. That I don't really watch anymore. You know, Philip, I have too. There's actually been a few of the RC channels that I'm like, I know that I was subbed to this person and now I'm not. I don't get it. When you get up over a certain number of subscribers, you know, that you're subscribed to channels, I don't know. I think I'm 500 or 600. 500 or 600 channels? Wow. There's no way I can watch all that. But I watch what I can. My crochet channel? Oh boy. I'm not sure if that's me. I do macrame. I make the little owls with the eyes out of the rope. Oh, you know, that's true. I can imagine that they deactivate channels that are not active just to clear them out. Great flying, Kenny. Doing great. Let's see where Chris is. Chris is still crashed in the pond. Just sitting there. He's probably in here chatting with us. Okay. We'll go down here to Victor. Watch Victor for a few. Woohoo! Oh no. A jet with floats, huh? Whew. Oh, dang. That's pretty fast there, Victor. Share the love, guys. What about that woman, Paul? Woohoo, Victor. I'll be damned. I guess that thing does have floats. Victor's ripping it. Okay. I have to get a drink. I'll be right back. Gatorade Zero for the win. That's wonderful. She obviously loves the weather there. Hey, you made it through one. Woohoo! Let's see if Chris is flying again. Looks like he is. He's going to take us on a tour of the high rises. Yeah, it's always fun to kind of explore these maps and go around, see how far you can fly away. Oh my goodness. That's funny. It's nice that they have the shadow that comes down and, you know, just land right on the water. Gives you some perspective of where you're at. Oh boy. It was tacos tonight, right? Chicken tacos with lime and white onions. The onions, boy. They're getting to me now. That first cold drink did it. That's pretty awesome. Let's see where Victor is. Oh. There we go. Oh boy, you're not kidding. And it's clear, so it's hard to see through, right? Or it's easy to see through. It's hard to see what you're doing. Rephrase that a little bit. Back up. Craig, I've gotten a few things painted. And I'll tell you, I blasted some things on Friday, or on Thursday, only to wake up on Friday morning and it had rained. So everything kind of got a little flash rust on it. And I closed my eyes and looked away, and I haven't looked back. I did buy some parts on Saturday. Hopefully I can get some more work done on it this week. It would be nice. Because I'm close. I'm going to have U-bolt components painted, brackets painted, one set of leaf springs painted, and just a little bit of cleanup on the sandblasting to make everything look good again. It sucks having to do things twice or three times, you know. That'll be the third time actually, so just the way it is. Great flying, Chris. We'll give it a switch to Kenny. See where he's at. He's giving us a tour of the town. Well, that's the worst time to have a flood, is when you don't have flood insurance. There was a couple up north of us moved into a house. One day later, it caught fire and burned to the ground. And they hadn't gotten anything set up yet as far as homeowners insurance They lost everything. Devastating. So, with that said, be careful with your batteries while you're charging them. Keep an eye on them. If you got any weak ones, throw them bitches away. Oh, sorry, Betty. I won't cuss no more. Kind of is. Yeah. Roach Coach had it happen. It took him 6 months to get back to where he was. There you go, Kenny. Coming in hot. Oh, yeah. I had a friend that's been restoring old trucks. He had a beautiful yellow 63 Ford F100. His garage caught fire, burned his whole house down, his truck. He lost everything. Really, really sad. Oh, Kenny, you're coming up short. That's funny, huh? Kenny coming up short? Oh, sorry, Kenny. I'm just joking with you. Put the parachute on. Hi, Mountain RC. How are you, sir? Glad you're here. We're making short jokes for Kenny. Oh, boy. Craig, are you close to Roach Coach? Kenny's taking us for the inverted flight around the circle. He was. I do want to hear a funny story. It's going to be funny if it involves me, too. It doesn't matter. Funny, weird, funny, haha. I'm game. Let's have it. Hey, Craig, if you live close to Roach Coach, next time you see him, you tell him I'm thinking about him. I don't hardly see him in the chats anymore. Some of the guys come and go, you know. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That is funny. Oh man. I'm sad for the guy that lost a 104-inch gasser. But that's what happens when you try and do 3D. Wow. We had the police show up at our field. That's because somebody broke into the container and stole like 4 Apprentice airplanes and radios and the barbecue tank and some of the batteries. That was a while ago, but it happens. I think every field has seen their fair share of things happen like that.
You're such a shithead.
Woohoo. Let's see if we have any other flyers. Look at that. Jeff's flying. Thank you for flying, Jeff. Glad I check. We'll catch Jeff's flying out over the lake. Coming back into the water park. So I'll tell you about a channel that I like to watch this time of year. Uh-oh. Hang on. You okay?
Yeah, she just knocked that over.
Oh, she did that?
Yeah, I think she
Okay.
probably stepped on it. No biggie.
Okay. Crisis averted. Sorry about that. Where was I going now? Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Squirrel! Oh no. Lori, that doesn't sound fun at all. Not fun at all. I'm glad it didn't impale his head. I'm sorry. That's funny. Just left it in there, huh? Take him right to the hospital. I, I, I know you. Some of you remember seeing Jerry. What happened to Jerry and Jerry's hand? Jerry Wilfong. Boy, he got chopped up pretty good. 'Cause always be careful. Best thing to do. You know, unless you're Rambo, then you just stitch it up yourself and go on. That's a good movie. Some of the Rambo, well, the first one was good. I don't remember how many others there were. 3, 4, 5. Jeff has got the twin otter. Is that the otter? I believe so. Ouch. Not good, Lori. Yeah, that's not good. Not good at all. If you're on blood thinners, you don't want to cut yourself. Sorry about that. Don't mean to yawn on you. Well, I'm glad you were there, Lori. I hope the hospital wasn't an hour and a half away. That would have not been good, huh? Look, a full moon. Tacos. I love tacos. Hi, kitty. What's the matter? Good deal, Lori. Glad you were there. Let's see if anybody else jumped in to fly. Jeff, still flying. I know what I was telling you earlier when the cat rudely interrupted me by jumping off the counter and knocking stuff over. I watch a channel this time of year, and it is called East Idaho News. They do a Feel Good Friday. They also have a Secret Santa, and they give away $1 million in gifts and vehicles and things to the people in Idaho. You got to understand, Idaho's kind of, it's a hard place to live, I would imagine. But there is someone up there that is a Secret Santa that is amazing. Amazing. Oh, come on, Paul. You really got to talk about food while we're here? Now I'm hungry. So, Paul, we had burgers on the new barbecue grill last night. I was so excited to use it. I forgot to put any kind of seasoning on the burger patties. They were just plain meat. That adds texture, Michael. You grind them up fine enough and add stuff, it becomes like oatmeal. They do make great chew bones for the... Hey, Redbeard Reviews. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us. Let's check and see who's flying. Let's rotate it back up here to Chris. I think it was on me, wasn't it? Yep. Jeff jumped out. Okay, I guess I'm not gonna go. So gotta hit the button. Here we go. Woohoo! Where am I at? Oh no. I gotta get rid of that box, don't I? There we go.
Time to get your death boat out. And then let them rip. Uh-oh. It's out of trim, of course. Okay, that's enough of me. Who else can fly? We'll put it back on Kenny. Kenny's going to the moon. Yeah. DIY Dave. Woohoo. Where you at, Kenny? Let's see. Over the moon. I can imagine everybody uses wood to heat their homes. Yay! I'll be able to send my buddy Greg a message and tell him, how do you like snow, buddy? That's probably true. Mike Bird, what's not allowed there? Heat your home with wood, I imagine. Just the worst thing in the world. You know, God forbid that you burn a little wood and it makes a little ash and a little smoke that somebody would complain about. Yeah. That's horrible. Ah, Kenny. You got up there, my friend. Good job. You're missing a wing, but that's okay. I mean, it would save people so much money. And it is really not that bad for the environment, right? Whoa, Kenny. Almost. You know, what becomes from the fire? Ash. What is a good fertilizer? Ash. Evergreens love it. That's why the forest looks so beautiful a few years after a good burn. It replenishes, it restocks the nitrogen in the soil. Those microbes just start to go to work. Yeah, Kenny! There you go, Kenny. You got it.
Fall asleep? I figured you did. I think I did too. Yeah, I don't know.
Good job, my friend. What's Victor up to here? I think Victor's flying. All I do is burn. I lit a fire in the backyard last night at 10:30, and the flames were about 9 feet tall by the time it got going. It lit up the whole backyard. I understand, Mike. It's all about the tax money. Either you're going to buy our oil and we're going to tax it, or you're going to buy our coal and we're going to tax it. Do they tax the water too? If you catch it from the sky, do they allow that?
I mean, some places don't allow it, believe it or not. Almost, Victor. Almost. Well, Lori, my pine trees are dying. I have 8 pine trees. Well, now 7 pine trees in the yard. I planted all of them. Bought them at Christmas time. 6-foot trees. I bought a few 3-foot trees. I planted all of them. And now I've got bark beetle. And 1 gallon of stuff to kill bark beetle is like $100. I've bought 3 bottles so far. It works for a little bit. They are Afghan pines or Aleppo pines. So they are used to the desert. They are grown in, well, Afghanistan, right? The high mountains of Afghanistan. That's where they call Afghan pines. They do really well here in the heat and the dry. But they just, the bark beetles tear them up. You drive around the neighborhood and it's, all of them in the neighborhood are going away. Not fun. Victor. I bet he's changing airplanes. Let's see if Chris is flying. Is Chris flying? Redbeard. Hey, let's watch Redbeard fly. Thank you for flying, sir. Boy, that's horrible. My pine trees, Mike Bird. There's some pine trees that are dying off. Probably all the chemicals. The forever chemicals, right? Is that what they're calling them now? The forever chemicals? Looks like Redbeard's got the F-16 out. Coming in for a low pass. Woohoo! That's all right. Smith, Wesson, and you, huh? Not Johnny Walker with his buddy Red and Black? Hey, cat, what the hell?
No. Missy.
Hang on.
Being a little honest.
The kitty wants to say hi. Say hi. Say hi. There you go. Nope. No more fires in Sherwood Forest. I'm glad you know what it is, Lori. I've just heard them called forever chemicals. In fact, I heard a story where a milk supplier in Maine, who supplies a lot of people with whole milk and butter and things like that, had to throw away all of his products. And they're deeming it unsafe, yeah. Horrible. I mean, obviously, some of you have never been camping in, in one of those overhead camp trailers that's on the back of a pickup, and you get to the lake at night, and you break out the peanut butter and jelly, and when you wake up in the morning, you find out that the jelly is full of maggots. And you tell yourself that was the best damn peanut butter and jelly sandwich you had the night before. Little protein never hurt anyone. That's my story. Even diesel heaters getting banned. Wow, Mike Bird, that's awful. I'm gonna be screwed if they ban little electric heaters completely. Alrighty. There we go. Redbeard RC-76. Flying the F-16 full of armaments. Great job, sir. Oh, I bet. I bet. And it was Jiffy, too. Which one had the grape jelly and the peanut butter together? Wasn't that called Goobers? Had like goober eyes on it, all freaky. Yeah, I never bought that. It's a ripoff. You get more if you buy it individually. The ratio's all wrong in those jars. The peanut butter to jelly has got to be just right when you slap it together. By the way, my daughter informed me that we're going to do s'mores tomorrow. So I gotta do a little wood cutting and make a pile of wood for tomorrow. That's gonna be fun. It was Goober, yep. That's what, peanut butter and mayo. Well, it's jelly and mayo and bologna. I've done that combo. Not bad. Not bad. Any of you have Hi Fred. We're talking about peanut butter and jelly and mayonnaise. Yummy, yummy. Or jelly and mayonnaise and bologna. You missed the jelly with maggots comment, but that happened. Thank you for being here, Fred. I appreciate it. Peanut butter, jelly, and marshmallows. Well, the marshmallow fluff, that stuff's really good with peanut butter. I'm going to go have to snack after this, I think. So, Redbeard Reviews, I know you're flying, but I have to leave a comment and let you know that your friend that you fly with doing the mods to the F-14, brilliant. That guy does look like an aeronautical engineer. He's got more hair than I do. My daughter is 28 years old. Makes me feel old. She's my youngest. Boiled hot dogs, sliced on bread, mayo, boiled eggs. Oh man, you betcha. We picked up one of those big 34 packs of hot dogs at Costco, you know, the all beef ones, the bigger ones. They never get the ratio right. They give you 12 hot dogs in a package. You only get 8 buns. What the heck? Mike Bird, I don't know why they don't power everything on nuclear. We have the biggest nuclear plant in the U.S. right here. Palo Verde nuclear plant west of Phoenix, Tulsa, whatever it is. They could upfit that thing. He certainly is, sir. That was some really good mods you were doing there. Yeah, Fred, we went to the lake. Camper. Overhead camper on a truck. And it already had some supplies in it, right? Peanut butter and jelly? Yeah, the jelly had some little crawly things in it the next morning after we had some of the best peanut butter and jelly sandwiches that we've ever eaten in the middle of the night. Always good. Okay, let's see who else is in here. It's all the same people. I appreciate every one of you for coming in and flying. Mike Bird, no, I have not. It sounds delicious, though. Peanut jelly, mayo, and ramen. Ramen goes good with anything. Certainly does. I'll give that a look, Mike. Yeah, I I would definitely have a flashlight with you if you're gonna attempt it. Could see what you're doing. But it seemed like a good idea at the moment. We were hungry. I mean, it was like a 3-hour drive to the lake and to set up. It was 4 hours probably. 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. Always fun. That might have been the trip where my wife's uncle's dog just lifted its leg all over somebody's ice chest full of food.
Steaks.
Just pissed all over it. Oh my God. That cost Dave so much money. I think the guy's like, that's $400 worth of meat or food. It was crazy. Crazy, crazy. One more time. Kenny, Victor are cutting it up. Yep. Oh, that's not it. It's over here. Well, you know what, guys? It's already 8:30. And I've got to get a couple things done before I go to bed. So I will leave it here and tell you guys that I love you. And I thank you for coming by. I thank you for all flying. And we will see you next Monday. Same time. 6:30 or maybe a little bit early. 3:30 a.m. Oh my gosh, that's so early. I'll probably be getting up to whiz about that time, Mike Bird. Us old guys know what that's about. Thank you all for coming by and flying. Appreciate every one of you. We'll see you next Monday. Peace, everybody. Take care. Okay, here we go.